Hey folks, here we are. We are live again. Let's get you adjusted here. We are live again here. I'm Tom Young, and I have a great presentation for you today as we continue our journey in discovering ourselves and our self-fulfillment through this book called Psycho-Cybernetics. As we begin each day, we'll start again today with prayers for everybody that's been affected around the world with COVID-19. It has been an amazing journey and experience that we have all had, the good and the bad, and hopefully we come out stronger because of the challenges we have faced. I also want to offer prayers for everyone who has lost loved ones in this last year or so. And we also want to pray to the Lord above that he would open his arms and take those who have been lost into his kingdom. In Jesus' name, we pray. Let's get started. I have a great topic today as we add content every day for our little 15-minute journey. Today's topics are going to be easy because it's really about knowledge of direction, integrity, and the nucleus of faith. Direction for the journey, we all have to focus on that because, you know, we go through life, so many of us, without any real direction, no real goal, no real aspiration. There's no real expectation that is in our belief system. That's where integrity and faith come in. You know, the nucleus of faith is the beginnings of self-confidence. The things you believe in with all of your heart that you know is the foundation for self-confidence. The more you believe in that place you're going, thing you're doing, activity, yourself, your personal growth, the more confidence you have. You know, when I started doing these talks on Facebook and the Money Shifts podcast, it's been, wow, a year and 3 months. I started this program in December of 2019, and I have been on here pretty consistently, at least 5 days a week. I miss a day once in a while. Sometimes I miss noon, not very often. I try to be on here every day at noon. If I have to miss a day because of some uncontrollable activity, we'll post a past video because, you know, I have hundreds of people that are following me on the Family Money Farm group. And this is the fun location. This is where you get inspired. It's where you find yourself being able to just close off everything else. And here we are having this personal conversation between you and I about how I can inspire you to be more tomorrow than you are today. That's really the bottom line here, folks. I believe there is so much trouble in the world that is coming our way. Basically, the financial world meltdown is coming because the countries around the world that are continuing to print more and more and more, somewhere it has to stop. And when it stops, it is going to become extremely painful for those of us that may not be prepared fully to be able to survive a period of time to get through this intervention of some kind in the one world order, the new world government, the one world bank, whatever you want to call it. It is eventually going to show up on each and every one of our doorsteps. You know, I was on that usdebtclock.org again the other day, and the debt is up to 30 trillion now that the Congress has signed that bill this week for another $1.9 trillion. They're talking about another $4 trillion this year. I don't know. I wouldn't lend them any money. I mean, if I were a financial institution, I wouldn't lend them any money. because I already own the soul of every human being that works in the US, that works in all the free countries around the world. The banking system owns your soul. You know, I owe my soul to the company store. You know, that was a song years and years ago by Tennessee Ernie Ford. He had a real deep voice, and when he sang, he had a real low, deep voice. And the name of the song was 10 Tons. It was about coal and hard times in America. And I owe my soul to the company store was some of the words in that song. It's amazing what I think of when I'm doing these live shows and podcasts and Facebook Lives that I'm doing. But that's where we're at, folks. So the Financial Mastery Coaching Program that I have created is specifically there to help you position yourself to somehow survive the darkness that's coming from the financial world. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. And their goal long-term is to turn the world into a one world government, socialistic society around the world. And oh, they're going to take care of you with all the printed money that is printed for nothing and literally has no value legally. What I would say is the government's ability to tax us. That's the value. So what they own is they actually own our birth certificate, you know, because we have to work to live. We have to make money to pay our bills and live. But the government, as a stroke of a pen, can take our money. If you don't believe me, in the US, I don't know how it is around the world. I know as I've traveled around the world, gasoline, for example, has always been more expensive around the world than in the USA. Well, just in the last 90 days since Mr. Biden took over, gasoline has gone from an average of $2.50 to right now it's over $3.10. And there's no sign that it's going to stop increasing because of some of the things that he has done. We have to wake up, folks, and realize that it's up to you. It isn't up to the government. It isn't up to the politicians because they are useless. They are literally useless. They only know how to spend money that they don't have yet. They continue to spend money that is burying and leveraging our future children and grandchildren's financial life. And this is the same around the world. It doesn't appear to me that a lot of politicians anymore work for you and I, the individual. That's where it has to start. We had a president that I believed worked for us, and he's not there now. And we have this new guy that is a sham. He's not capable of even standing in front of a microphone and giving a few words of inspiration or praise to anybody. He belongs to the puppet master, whoever that is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get off political today as much as I am. And let me get back to our talk because it's really about this knowledge of direction. Where are you going? If you're going to go on a trip and you call up the travel agency, there are two things that they need to know in order to help you plan your trip. They need to know, first of all, where is your original point? What airport are you flying out of? Where is your original point on the map? And the second question, where are you going? Where do you want to go? What are you going to say? I don't know. Just give me a ticket to somewhere. I don't think that works, folks. So you have to have a direction, a conscious direction of where you want to go. And that's all I'm really talking about here, is getting you to sit down and think about setting some realistic goals with action plans to back them up. Because if you have something you want and you're not willing to put any action in to get it, it's just a fantasy or a dream. Dreams, when you put a time limit on it and put an action plan with it to get there, that is a goal. And with diligence and persistence, you can get there. Integrity. Integrity is so much not there today in a lot of people that are so-called leaders, politicians, lead people that are in leadership positions. Remember integrity. Integrity is determined by the kind of person you are and the things you do in private, when you don't believe anybody's looking. Now, the downside of that is if you do that for a while, whatever it is, it will change who you are. And it will eventually come and bite you. So stop doing that. Live a life of integrity, which will grow you in character to get where you want to go. The nucleus of faith. Faith is believing in things that are unseen. I know many of you, like myself, are Christians out there, and you believe in the Lord above, Jesus Christ, that God above. Have you ever seen him or met him or shook his hand? But yet we believe. That is faith. The same thing applies to you and your dream, your direction, your goal. Because so much of what we are, this knowledge of direction, this integrity that we have to build our self-image. Out of our self-image comes faith that I can do what I say I can do. That's what it's about, folks. Direction, integrity, and an overwhelming development of faith. Faith in God above, faith in yourself. Learn to like the person looking back in the mirror. You are awesome. You were created like no other in the world. There is no duplicates of you. Out of the 6 or 7 billion people on the planet, there are no two alike. You are unique. You have a unique ability that is yours. When you were born, a problem was solved. 2 dates in life, the day you were born and the day you figured out why. Keep searching, folks. I believe in you. I believe in the future. I believe in you. I have 2 grandsons. That my biggest concern is to make sure that little one, he's going to be 4 next month, and the older one will be 7 in July. Grandpap wants to make sure that they have an opportunity for their future. That's my concern. I'm not concerned about leaving them millions of dollars. Although there will be a legacy when I'm gone, I'm sure of that. But I want to make sure that they understand and grow up with integrity and character and understand hard work. Because those are the main ingredients to find your future, your success, the you that you need to become to contribute to the rest of society. I guess maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm cultivating and growing contributors, people that will contribute to the betterment of the future. That's what it's about. God bless. Get my new book, The Family Money Farm, The CFO Project. Get it at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, any of the big booksellers online. You can also go to cfo-project.com. Here it is. If you go here, put in your email address, you will instantly get a link and a download and a free copy of my book, The Family Money Farm, the CFO Project. That book will change your life. You can also visit my website, main website, firstconsultantsinc.com. And over here, there is videos, there is lots of things. There's a link there to Financial Curbs, Inc., which is our education platform that is being built as we do this. And there is also a store over there that we're creating, that the books and the things that I talk about, you will be able to access them through that financialcurbsinc.com website. So with that being said, God bless you. I will see you tomorrow here at noon. Tomorrow is Friday. Another week is gone. And God bless. Have a great day.